Hello everybody and welcome back for the second time ever to Jibber-Jabber with Jobalob. Okay, so the first thing is first, I would very much like to apologise for my short recent absence. I haven't uploaded a video for 4 days, which is crazy. The one reason for that being that apparently Christmas, where I now work, is crazy mental. But I think the worst of it is over, fingers crossed, which means that normal service will be resumed very, very shortly. Just on a quick side note, I know that you've probably noticed my crazy hat. I like the word crazy today for some reason, beyond my knowledge. You see my little reindeer? Anyway, the first thing that I would like to talk about is the game night that we had with all the MADLANDS people sometime last week, which was pretty cool. It didn't really turn out to be all the MADLANDS people playing the game night. It was more just the Brits and Mime, but that was cool. So obviously the Brits won. I'm not going to tell you which ones, because 2v2, 3 Brits, 1 David, Mime, whatever. Then obviously one of them had to win. Anyhow, we had a great time. I think the only person that has got any half-decent footage of it or has uploaded any footage of it so far would be Mime. So I'm going to leave you a link to I do this a lot. I'll leave you a link to his channel and the video in the description where you can watch that, because we all had a lovely time together. It wasn't anything too serious. It was just we all kind of had a Skype call together, chatting away while we played, just to see what it was like. We played Doc Redstone's map, something cake generator or whatever it's called. Again, I'll put a link in the description to that, because I can't remember. All I know was that it was very, very good fun. Okay, so some more MADLANDS news. Obviously, like I said, I haven't really had time to upload any videos or whatever, because everything has been a bit mental recently. So I haven't really had a chance to log into the MADLANDS server, which I do plan on doing today, sometime later today. In my last MADLANDS video, Mime claimed, in the comments of my last video, Mime claimed to have found my secret base, which is very super duper top secret. And I told him that I would need some proof of this and that he should come get me. As far as I'm concerned right now, that is yet to happen, but when I log on, it could turn out that it already has. Anyway, if that is not the case, then I did mention that I had something very, very interesting planned for Mime. The only thing that I actually have left to do to execute my is to execute my plan. Basically, it's all planned out. I wrote notes about this. So I know exactly what things I need to make the things that I need to do the thing that I want to do. So I really hope that you're looking forward to that, because I know that I am. Okay, next up, I would just like to say, as I just mentioned, normal service will be resumed shortly, if not now. Hopefully, got my fingers crossed on that one, obviously. So that means that the From Ashes and Crosses home things that I'm working on will be continuing, because I'm still having a lovely time and I've actually missed playing them the last couple of days. So it'd be nice to get back into that. And again, I will put links to the videos that I've already recorded and uploaded in the description. Again. And I hope that if you haven't seen them, then you can watch them. If you have seen some, then watch the rest. And if you've watched them all, then I'm sorry, I'm working on it. The almost the penultimate, let's say that's the penultimate thing I have to talk to you today about, is the possibility of some kind of collaboration with Turner from LLO Gamers. I can imagine that many of you are unfamiliar with them, except for obviously the people who are. They are basically a bunch of people who like to play games and record themselves playing those games and upload them to YouTube so that everyone can tell them how brilliant they are, which is fantastic. Turner, he made, he's working on making, and has made many so far, tutorials on Tekkit, which is pretty cool. I had absolutely no idea about anything to do with Tekkit until I started watching this video, so they actually are very informative, but also very fun. there's a possibility of doing some collaboration with him, and maybe some of the LLO people, maybe some PvP stuff or some adventure maps or something. I'm not really sure. We're just talking about some stuff at the moment. But in the meantime, I'm gonna put a link in the description to Turner as well, and it would be much appreciated if you could go check him out, because he's got some cool stuff going on. Well, I have definitely been jibber-jabbering on today a lot more than before, which is nice. I'm having quite a good time talking to myself now. I've just embraced the fact that I talk to myself for a reason that doesn't, what's the word? That doesn't dictate that I should be locked up in a padded cell. Anyhow, completely digressed from the point I was trying to make. The final point I'm trying to make to you is that I would like to urge all of you people to leave me some kind of feedback, even if it's just a little like or a comment or anything, even a dislike. Dislikes are feedback too. So if you don't like it, just let me know. Seriously, 100%. If you like what I'm doing, tell me. If you don't like what I'm doing, tell me. If you like some of what I'm doing, tell me. If you don't like the other bits of what I'm doing, tell me, because I don't know what you're enjoying, because I'm having a fun time literally doing anything and everything that I can, and I think that's absolutely brilliant. But if you don't like it, then I will still do it, but maybe I just won't record it anymore. So please let me know. Okay, so I said finally before, but I mean finally this time. Finally. I would just like to say, if I don't see any of you beforehand, I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas. It's a bit, that was a bit jumbled, but the sentiment's there. Anyway, thank you for watching, anyhow. You see my little reindeer?